Yeah. Welcome in, chat. Come on in, man. Grab you a chair and sit down somewhere, man. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. Let me get my mic together. Let me get my audio together. One's in the chat if my audio is clear, man, as y'all come in. One's in the chat if my audio is clear as y'all come in. We finna talk about it, man. We finna talk about it, man. Will blacks vote for police immunity? We finna talk about it, man. Should non-violent felons have guns? We finna talk about it, man. Yeah, it's finna be one of those, man. Come on in, man. Share the live out. Double tap the screen on your way in. Double tap the screen on your way in. Share the live out, man. Share it out to all platforms. Somebody get us rolling on these other platforms. Yeah, I see them coming on in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in, man. Let's see them comments get the rolling, man. Charles, what it do? That's him TV. What it do? Full name money. What it do? Puzzles. What it do? What we doing? What we doing? Share the live out, man. Double tap the screen. This allegedly, man. Will blacks vote for police immunity, man? We seen the clip. Everybody's seen the clip. It's been going viral today. Everybody's seen the clip of what Trump said, man. Everybody's seen the clip of what Trump said, man. Full immunity, full federal immunity for the police. How do y'all feel about that? Do we really understand what full immunity means? Or are we just going off a definition of what we think it means? We finna break it down. We finna talk about it. I'm finna drop the link. Man. What it do, Josh C? What it do, Charles Calloway? Yeah, come on in here, man. Tell them plug live, man. We finna talk about it, man. Will blacks vote for police immunity? Should non-violent felons be able to have guns? And are our states' rights dwindling? What's going on, man? That's what we want to know, man. That's what we talking about tonight, man. Yeah, share it out. Somebody get Double H in here, man. Somebody get Stein Stizzle the Great in here, man. I sent the links out. What it do, man? What we doing? 10 minutes in, y'all know I got a clip. 10 minutes in, y'all know I got a clip, and I got a notepad full of notes, man. We finna talk about it, man. Will blacks vote for police immunity? Y'all let me know. Man. Share the live out. Double tap the screen, man. I know we came on short notice. It's all good. We came on short notice. It's all good. Share the live out. Double tap the screen, man. 10 minutes in, we got some clips coming, man. What y'all on this evening, man? What everybody got going this evening, man? I got that Dos Equis. We on that Dos Equis and allegedly tonight, man. What we doing? Man? Shut the live out. So, one's in the chat if y'all think blacks are gonna vote for the police immunity, if they gonna side with the police immunity. Two's in the chat if y'all don't think they will, man. One's in the chat if y'all think they will. Two's in the chat if y'all don't. Let's see what the early crowd thinks, man. We only 3 minutes in. Let's see what the early crowd thinks. Ones or twos in the chat. Ones if you think blacks will side with the police immunity. Twos if you think they won't. What we doing? Share the live out. Double tap the screen. Yeah, what we doing? Ones in the chat if y'all think the blacks are gonna vote for police immunity. Twos in the chat if y'all don't think they're gonna vote for police immunity. We ain't. That's just the question. Straightforward. Ones in the chat if y'all think they for the police immunity. Twos in the chat if they don't. Kush Boo, what it do, Kush Boo? Ones in the chat or twos in the chat, man. Ones in the chat if y'all think that blacks will vote for police immunity. Ain't nobody gonna answer. Everybody scared? Huh? What we doing? We ain't even 5 minutes in. What we doing? We freezing up already? And everybody ain't even got in here yet, man. Everybody ain't even got in here yet, man. What we doing? Looking around, scratching our heads. What we doing? "10 minutes in, I got a clip, man. Will blacks vote for police immunity? Ones in the chat if you think blacks are gonna vote for police immunity. Twos if you don't. Chris Adams, what it do? Let's see. Once police do anything that violates someone's civil rights, they lose police immunity. Look it up, sucker. That's what we're here to talk about, Chris Adams. I got it over here. I got notes. If they violate any constitutional rights, it's not just civil rights, it's constitutional rights. So let's talk about it, sucker. Let's talk about it, sucker. Come on, man. What we doing? What we doing, Chris Adams? What we doing? I'm dropping the link. This ain't one of those platforms where you got to talk in the comments. You can come right up here and tell me that shit to my face. You can come tell me that shit to my face. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Chris Adams. I see some twos in the chat. Anthony Loke says, send me $1. We're not going to block you yet, Anthony Loke. We're not sending you shit, though. We're not going to, you send me $1. Let me put my link up. You send me $1. How about that, Anthony? You send me $1. You coming in here asking for money. You send me, I ain't even asked for no money yet. And you coming in here asking for money, man. How about this? How about you answer the question? Will blacks vote for police immunity? Should nonviolent felons have guns? Chris Adams. Should nonviolent felons have guns? Chris Adams. How do you feel about that? Let's talk about it. I want to know. Everybody got, look, full name money, ready to knock somebody's shit off. Mods, hold tight. We not blocking nobody. Everybody, don't nobody move but me. We not blocking no trolls. This is free speech over here, bro. Free speech. Don't nobody get disrespectful. Don't disrespect the women, and we good. It's free speech over here. You can come to the stage and tell me about myself. You can type what you want in the comments. The mods don't block shit. We ain't blocking shit over here, not yet. Not till the motherfucker get all the way out of line and we have to tighten some shit up. But we not blocking shit. Anthony Loke talking about America. Chris Adams say, hell yeah, fellas, but nonviolent felons should have guns. Let's talk about it. One's in the chat if nonviolent felons should get to carry guns. Two's in the chat if they shouldn't. Anthony Loke, get the fuck out of my chat begging for money. I'm trying to spare you, bro. I'm trying to spare you because we finna have a real good conversation, and I want you to be a part of this, Anthony Lowe. I want you to be a part of this conversation. We putting it out there, and we talking about these topics, and we moving forward. We seeing what our community want over here, what this Plug Nation community want over here, and you coming in my chat asking for $1.25 and shit, and I'm just asking for an opinion. I'm not even asking for money. I'm asking for an opinion. I'm asking for somebody to come up here and state some facts so we can have this shit for the playback so the youth and shit can know what the hell is going on, and you in here asking for $0.25. Appreciate that one, though, Anthony Loke. I see you got it together. You answered the question. 1. Full name money. 1. Josh C. 1. Chris Adams. 1. Look at 1. So it's looking like everybody in here is saying nonviolent felons should get guns. Hey, somebody get 561 Gaming the fuck up out my chat. Full name money. There you go. Off with his head. He done came in this motherfucker dropping the cash out. We let Anthony Loke slide because he didn't drop his damn cash out. Get him up out of here, money. Get 516 Gaming up out of here. Headshot, man. Get him up out of here, money, and claim that work. Let me know when he up out of here, money. Coming in my chat, dropping the damn cat. I just seen us lose a viewer. That was probably him getting the fuck up out of here. Come back on a new account, 516 Gaming. Come back on one on the account. It doesn't say I need money across the grill. Yes, that says I need money, but that's not my grill. If you know black television, you will know where this grill came from. You will know where this grill came from if you know hood movies and shit. But he gone. Look, full name money just caught his first body. He ain't bullshitting. Full name money ain't bullshitting. So, chat, is everybody on the same accord that nonviolent, is anybody against nonviolent felons having guns? Anthony Loke know what's going on. That's that grill from How High. That's that grill from How High. It's a subtle way to ask for money. My Cash App is going to be rolling across, but it's a subtle way to ask for money. Yes, that grill says I need money because I do need money. We all need money. But I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. Right now, we talking about these topics. Is everybody in agreement that nonviolent felons should have guns? Huh? I seen straight ones. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. One's in the chat if nonviolent felons should have guns. Two's in the chat if felons should not have guns. They just lost their rights. One's in the chat if nonviolent felons should have guns. Two's in the chat if they just lost their rights, they just lost their rights. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Once someone served their time, they should be receive all rights back once released. If they can't be trusted with their unalienable rights, then they shouldn't be released. Chris Adams might be on to something right there. Chris Adams might be on to something right there. I need money. Okay, Cushboo say one. There we go. Somebody said felons should not have guns, nonviolent or not. Once you lose your rights, you lose them. Okay. Lady G said, yes, I do. That's MTV says yes. Charles says yes. Lady G says yes. I think a course of class should be allowed. Would it work? I don't know, though. Now, let's talk about it. We're talking about non-violent felons here. James Brown said, chat type 1 if you're GAY. James Brown, you get one warning, because I know Full Name Money already got your damn profile pulled up ready to get you the fuck up out of here. But we got free speech in here today. But we're going to keep it respectful. But and that G word you said, man, don't drop that in my chat no more, bro. You can say what you want, bro. Just don't drop that type shit in here, bro. I'm not monetized, bro, but I'm trying to get monetized one day, bro. So chill before my minds get you the fuck up out of here, bro. They itching for one, bro. Chill. I think a course or class to be allowed. I don't know if it will work. Okay, y'all think they should have a class? Rights are not something the government can take if we hold them to the Constitution. Chris Adams, come to the stage, Chris Adams. We need you to voice your opinion up here, man. It's 51 people in the chat. This playback will do thousands. You can change your name. You don't have to have your government name up there. You can just put Chris, put that little bubble you got there. Come to the stage and let's talk about it. Or is everybody just going to sit back and let Plug run his mouth all night? This is the people's platform. I'm dropping this stream, y'all, link, so somebody can come up and tell us about this. So somebody can come up. If you're on the other side of the fence, let's talk about it. If you're on the side of the fence that said nonviolent felons should have guns, let's talk about it. I'm not dropping this link so I can sit here and talk to myself looking at this little I need money picture move his mouth, bro. I'm here. This is the people's platform. This is where the people have a voice. That's why I keep dropping this link so somebody can come up here and talk about it. Wichita said felons are felons. Wichita said fuck that shit. Felons are felons. That's why I'm dropping this link, man. Let's talk about it. Let's bring the conversation forward, man. It is the right to bear arms. I feel you, but after you have a felony, it should need to be earned back or shown you won't make the same mistake twice. Okay, we can talk about it. Come on, let's talk about it. Double tap the screen on your way in. Should nonviolent felons have guns? Double tap the screen on your way in. Wichita said felons are felons. Chris Adams said that once you do the time, you should have your rights restored. I know a lot of people that's waiting on a pardon right now that might not ever get it. They won't ever get their gun rights back waiting on that damn pardon. I know people like that right now. Hell, I was one of them. Waiting on the damn pardon, looking around. Will I ever get my gun rights back? We finna talk about it. What should it be a states' right issue? Should it be a states' right issue? One's in the chat. If nonviolent felons having guns should be a states' right issue or a federal issue. One's in the chat for states' right. Two's in the chat for federal. Let's go. Let's see what the chat thinks. Should it be a states' right issue or should it be a federal issue? One's in the chat for states, two's in the chat for a federal rights issue. I want to know what people are thinking. We're not even 15 minutes in, 77 people in the chat. Everybody double tap the screen. This is going to be one of those conversations that you need to share to your uncle, that you need to share to your cousin, to your little brother that just caught his first felony. This one of those conversations right here that we need everybody to be vocal about. Share the live out. Double tap the screen. This is the conversation. We talk about America. We talk about rights. We talk about opinions. This the stage right here. You can do all of this shit over here. You can come up here and run your mouth. Tell us how you feel about it. Don't gatekeep this platform right here. Share this platform out. Don't gatekeep this shit. Don't try to silence us. I ain't on no side. All I can do is tell y'all my opinion. And I can drop that StreamYard link to let everybody come up here and talk. Tina Loke said the cops are coming to your house. Well, guess what, Tina? Loca Tina, I'm 1052. Look it up. You can Google me. I'm 1052. They can come over here. I'm 1052. Talking about I called the cops. What you call the cops for? For what? For what? What have I done? What have I done, Loca Tina, except tell you to share the live out and double tap this damn screen so we can get this conversation going forward. I'm dropping these links. I'm dropping this StreamYard link and ain't nobody coming up. So while you calling the police, you should have been hitting that damn StreamYard link and coming up here and speaking for your people, speaking for our people, speaking for the American people, whichever way you feel. Because I'm over here talking that shit and giving people a platform, but you want to call the fucking laws. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? No, don't get her out of here. Don't get her out of here. I don't know why y'all got her out of here. I said don't block nobody till I tell y'all to, man. Don't get her out of here. Don't get her out of here. We letting the trolls come in today. We letting the trolls come in today, man. This is the people's platform. Everybody has an opinion. Long as you don't get disrespectful. She came on this platform and said she calling the cops to my house, but she didn't get disrespectful, so she had a right to be in here. Don't block nobody. Shut the live out. Don't block nobody. Shut the live out. Double tap the screen. This one of them ones. This one of them ones. Come on, man. We having a conversation. Right to bear arms predates the Constitution and is a right we are born with and one we only give up at death. The Constitution is nothing more than rules for the federal government. Okay. Hit the link. Hit the link, Chris Adam. Hit the link. Wichita said felons don't have felons don't have all rights, so they're not qualified to vote like normal people. But should it be a states' right issue or a federal issue? Because in certain states, felons can vote. Whitaker, look, in certain states, felons can vote after they completed their time. So should it be a states' right issue or a federal issue? One for states' rights, two for federal. I'm asking. How do we feel about it? Or is everybody just going to sit on their fucking hands in here? Are we having a conversation or is everybody going to sit on their hands in here? Ain't nobody double tapping the screen. Ain't nobody sharing the live out. Is it a 1 or is it a 2? Should it be a states' right issue or should it be a federal issue? Are we going to sit on our hands or are we going to have a conversation for this playback? Come on, man. 87 people in here. Shut the live out. Double tap the screen. Shut the live out. Double tap the screen. What we doing? 86 people, 16 likes is crazy. Double tap the screen, man. Ain't nobody doing it like this, bro. We over here on Plug Nation and Moneyway dropping these links for y'all to come up, but don't nobody want to come talk. Y'all just want Plug to run his mouth. I'm 20 minutes in, and I'm trying to get an answer. And don't nobody want to answer? Every American is entitled to a firearm. It's the only equalizer between man. I'll do what I have to do to take care of mine. Rolling Tide 2022. You sound like my kind of guy. You sound like my kind of guy, Rolling Tide 2022. Welcome Moneyway to the stage, Moneyway. It's been I'm up here sweating. They don't want to like, they don't want to hit the like button. They don't want to share the live out. This shit too real, bro.
Everybody hit the like button, man. Everybody hit the damn like button, man.
The question is, should non-violent felons retain their gun rights? After they done their time, should they get their gun rights back? Should they have to forever sit on their hands waiting for a pardon? Or should they have their gun rights reinstated?
I won't mind.
Non-violent. We're not talking about the violent. We're not talking about the PDFs. We're not talking about the boot. We're talking about the non-violent offenders.
What's up, Chad?
Federal issue. Every American is entitled to that shit across the board. Okay, Rolling Tide 2022. I can respect that opinion. I was really going the other way until you said some shit
vertical
like that.
mode. The vertical mode working. I see it.
Come on, man. I'm in here yelling too. Yes, they should. They should get their gun rights back, is what Lola said. Yo, I was passing through on shorts. Y'all pull me with
vertical mode.
Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We do this shit every day. You see that little yellow money way sign right there? He live every day. You see this little grill right here that say, I need money? He live every day. We do this shit, bro. We bringing these topics, these conversations forward. I'm dropping the link, and it's sad that my partner had to come up here and sit on this stage when we got 97 other people in here that's opinionated than a motherfucker until they have a platform. Everybody want to be opinionated until it's time to actually talk. Come on, man.
Y'all got plug on one in this motherfucker, man. Hit the like button, man. Share the video. At least y'all can do that, man. Just double tap the screen, man. It's free.
Hell no, they were dumb to get in that situation in the first place. Wichita, I'm going to tell you, this is something that we can agree to disagree on. I want you to come to the stage. I feel like we'll have a really good conversation. I really feel like we'll have a really good conversation. Niece, I don't know what that EV Green says. Shit said, bro. I'm not pulling that comment up. I don't know what that means, bro. If the purpose of jail is rehabilitation, shouldn't all rights be reestablished upon release?
Here we go.
Let's talk to him. Talk to him, Rolling Tide. Let's talk about it. One's in the chat. If all rights should be reestablished upon release. Two's in the chat if it shouldn't. One's in the chat. If all rights should be reestablished upon release, two's if they shouldn't. Let's talk about it. This is the platform for that. We all have an opinion. Look, it's already different. 1, rights to be restored. Wichita. 2, no, rights should not be restored. Full name money. 1, no Diddy. 1, everybody else except Wichita is a 1 so far. Is anybody out here on Wichita's side? Wichita, you might have to stand on this shit alone, bro. It's all good, though. You got an opinion over here. Your opinion matters. Why should they, Wichita, if they're nonviolent? Wichita, come to the stage. If they're nonviolent, why should they not have if they have no violence on their record, why should they not be able to hunt? See, y'all thinking about it on this open carry and protecting themselves. I'm talking about hunting. Do y'all not realize that once you become a felon, your hunting days are over for the most part? Every time you think about going hunting, you risk going back to jail, felon in possession of a firearm. Do y'all not realize that? That once those rights, you can't hunt, you can't do nothing. It's not just about, oh, they're felons and shit. What about the people who catch bullshit felons? Because they wanted to be gang and somebody got in the car with a little bit of something on them. Now they can't hunt no more. That's the kind of conversations we have. I want y'all to think about everything. Lay it all out on the line. Think about hunting. Think about home protection in your own house on top of being out in the streets. It's not just the one thing. This is a plethora of things, bro. Hey, Dante Jackson. Hey, full name money. Get Dante Jackson the fuck up out my chat. Because he be on all my pictures, bro. On all my community posts asking for some damn money. He been doing this shit for about a month. I was going to block him myself. But now he in the live chat asking for money. Get off with his head, full name money. Get him the fuck up out of here, man. Tell him to go make another account. I went on this channel and everything. You posting videos and shit with jury on, but you coming in my chat asking for some fucking money. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro. You're done. You're done. Rights should then be given back in portions for violent felons. They get a government-issued easy track gun for 10 years if they want to use that option. Okay. For violent felons. See, I don't know how to say your name, Yule. We'll call you Yule, but you're saying not only should non-violent felons get guns, violent felons should get guns too if they get a government-issued easy track gun for 10 years. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scratching my head at that comment. I want to say that sounds good, but then again, I'm thinking no. I'm thinking hell no. If you a violent felon, it might be over with for you. But that's an option. I'm glad that you brought that comment up. I'm glad. That's a talk. Let's ask the question. Should violent felons be able to get their rights back, their gun rights back, if they get a government-issued easy track gun for 10 years and they do good with it. Should violent felons have that option? One, if y'all think violent felons should get that option. Two, if you think violent felons are clipped, it's over with. They should not have a gun.
I ain't gonna lie, plug. Like my opinion on it, I can't really speak for the violent. I don't know yet. I have to think on that. But on the non-violent, I feel like it's the same what I was saying the other day about the police. They should have to go through something like a course. It should be something like some extensive training or schooling that you have to go through if you want the gun. The option should be there, is what I'm saying. But you should have to. It shouldn't be easy. It shouldn't just be I get out, I'm rehabilitated, give me my gun. You at least should have to go do a class or some courses to show that you're trying to, use it for the right reasons, to protect yourself, to not be out here acting crazy with it, flexing it and shit. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that want to flex and shit, they not gonna go sit through that course, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they should put some schooling in it, give the gun safety, all
Hold
that
on,
shit should
money.
come with it.
Excuse me, money. I don't
Go
even
ahead.
want to do it like this. Funds flow. What the hell do you mean by you people? What the hell do you mean by you folks? Matter of fact, what is you folks? What the hell is this? What is going on here? You folks always have something to complain about. This shit silly as hell. We bringing the
Shit.
conversation forward, funds flow. We talking about this shit. We not complaining. We bringing the conversation forward. How about this? How about you hold my nuts? How about that and get the fuck out my chat? Full name money already on it. Next time, full name money don't move until I say something, bro. You a little too trigger happy tonight, full name money. You done caught like 4 hats already. It might be time to let that motherfucker rest for a minute, bro. But I was finna have you get him up out of here. I got an idea. Stay out of trouble. Will that work? Yes. Funds flow. Maybe that will work, bro. But guess what? We talking about the people who are already been in trouble, bro. You're 2-3 steps behind the conversation. We're talking about people who already have felons. How about that? How about that? So let's go back and take some of these comments. A lot of people are saying, fuck that. Hell no, it's over with. Violent people should not get their rights back. What kind of violent? Rolling Tide in here cooking, though. Rolling Tide said violent felons are going to get their guns either way. Might as well make those rehabilitated get them as well. Yes, one, after certain stipulations are met. Hell no.
That's what I had said. Certain stipulations.
Fuck that. Second Amendment don't say shit about felons. The founding fathers were felons. Y'all ain't thinking about that shit. That don't need thinking about. Double is cooking. Woo! Oh! Double said a mouthful right there. Double, y'all got to think. They quit paying taxes. The Boston Tea Party, they quit paying taxes. That's what that shit was about. So that essentially made them felons. Now everybody, now ain't nobody, the chat not moving no more. Now the chat not moving. Now the chat not moving. There you go. You beating a motherfucker ass for kicking your dog, or you kick a little old lady Dorian. What the hell you mean? You beating a motherfucker ass for kicking your dog.
Somebody sound racist.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Justin Webb. I don't know what was to you, bro. We can make for solutions for all people, leading to full rehabilitation for the people from everybody. Double tap the screen. Everybody double tap the screen right now. I'm dropping the link again in case anybody want to come up. Everybody double tap the screen. I'm reading these comments. It's debatable what kind of violence was committed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Senior Figure. What kind of violence was committed? It kind of don't matter. I mean, it kind of do matter because was it a street fight? Was it a fist fight at the bar? Was it somebody beating on it? They woman? Was it you know what I'm saying? It is all subjective. Gun carriers properly. Fact, some people are just evil. The option is always there. How has any unconstitutional gun law stopped any felon from getting a gun? That's facts. The cops that need George Floyd. Whoa. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here. Get whatever out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro. I can't believe I brought that comment up, bro. I done lost 20 people because of this shit. The founding fathers were felons for crimes against the king, dumbasses, y'all. Yeah, that's what I said. For not paying taxes, right? Ain't that what it was for the Boston Tea Party, not paying taxes? Double, am I right? Are you talking about the Boston Tea Party, right, Double? Don't matter to y'all. The Second Amendment doesn't say shit about felons. Double, come to the stage. I'm dropping the link, Double. Come to the stage.
Yeah, Double need to come up here and cook that shit, man.
Stage, Double. Come to the stage. You too, Rolling Tide. Y'all hit that link and come up here, man. It just doesn't seem like someone will wait to turn their life around until they're way behind everyone else. It's easiest to come up when you're young, not grown and a felon. Hey, it is easier to come up when you're young, not grown and a felon. I ain't gonna lie. Old ass laws for a new age still need to be followed, until they try and change them. What's good, J Live? Hit the link. J Live, hit the link. Because me and J Live talked about this last night a little bit. He was on the other side. That was only the start of it, bro. For treason. Donald Trump, our ex-president, has 32 felonies, and he's running for president now. So can Donald Trump have a gun?
He not even supposed to be around them. How does that work?
That's what I'm saying. How does that work? Wicketa said y'all about to blow up. This good content. I appreciate you, Wicketa. I appreciate you, Wicketa. Here go double on Cam. What it do, Doug?
What's up?
Yeah.
Man, how do you feel about this conversation? The first question I'm gonna ask you is: should nonviolent felons have guns?
Everybody should have guns. It's fucking America. It don't say shit about felons. None. All that shit's just lawyers done made some bullshit up to restrict people's rights. I mean, the rights are pretty straightforward.
Facts. So
lawyers just fucked everything up. That's what it is. Like,
so you with the violent felons having guns as well?
yeah, everybody should have guns. Like, you shouldn't, just because you catch a felony don't mean you should lose your rights ever. But you can't vote. You can't participate in shit because you caught a felony. That shit don't make no sense. What? So now you're no longer a citizen?
Facts. I appreciate that comment, man. I was gonna ask you,
and I'm a felon too, so
correct. I am too. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I am too.
No, I just came home from the feds.
I am getting my rights restored. I went through I am getting my rights restored, so I will get my gun rights back. It's gonna take about another 6 to 12 months, but I am working on getting my gun rights back. But how do you feel about the states that allow after 5 years from your not even 5 years, at like Texas, after you complete your obligation, you are allowed to have guns, even though you're under violation of federal law? States law allow you to have guns.
Well, that's where people get this whole thing fucked up in our republic, right? So we're not a democratic society. We're a republic. So states' rights is what this country was founded on, and people don't understand that. People think that this is democracy, blah blah blah. People don't fucking understand anything about law. Like, they just hear something sometime and they repeat shit, and people are pretty stupid. I mean, it's just plain facts. You don't pick up books and read. You don't have any information. You just spout some shit you heard from somebody else. It's all hearsay. Grab some books, people. Learn something.
Facts, man. Let me address Fun Flows right quick, Double. Hold on. This channel is ridiculous and going nowhere. Hey, Fun Flows, guess what? You can hold my nuts and get the fuck out my chat. We one of the fastest growing channels around here, bro. This Plug Nation shit and this Money Way shit, bro. We growing fast, bro. You can get the fuck out my chat because Wicketa just said this channel about to blow up and you come in here hating. How about you hate from the bleachers, boy? You got to make another account to come back in here. Get the fuck on, man.
Well, he ain't got the balls to get his face on the camera, does he?
No, look, Double came up here
I'll
on
straight
camera.
up tell you exactly how the fuck it is. Shit.
So with the state's laws, bro, Do you feel like our states' rights are dwindling? That's in the caption. Do you
States'
feel like
rights are definitely
states' rights
dwindling. States' rights are definitely dwindling, and that's a problem because people are voting the way they vote, and you're just giving away everything. Like the Patriot Act fucked us completely.
talk
Completely
about it?
fucked us.
How? I don't know how.
It's took away rights. Like the Patriot Act. Fuck. Why do you think the cops have become so militant?
Okay. I'm just saying, I'm asking you to enlighten me. This is an open platform. You can say what you want to say.
No, I'm saying it. That's exactly it.
So
Like,
the Patriot Act gave cops more rights, is what you're saying.
didn't give them more rights. It just decreased our rights as citizens.
Okay. So
and it was all in a base for fear mongering. Just like everything that happens is fear mongering, right? That's why people vote the way they vote. It's because they're fear mongered. It's propaganda. It's all bullshit. Just fucking wake up, go outside, fucking hug a tree, get into some nature, believe in a fucking God.
This comment right here: police immunity should never be on the table. Where
Police
do you fall in that?
should
I
never
don't
have immunity. They should be able to be charged with crimes just like we are.
correct, but when it comes to the police immunity, I think that they're talking about being civilly sued. I think they still can be held accountable for the crimes, but I think they're talking about being sued because I think in Colorado they just changed the law a couple years ago to where police are now can be personally held liable personally for up to $25,000. So
I'll tell you what, if you started taxing their fucking their retirement funds and the stuff that the cops do against average citizens.
right.
So if you went after their retirement funds, the state shouldn't foot the bill for these $1 million lawsuits that cops are going out here fucking with people, right? That's everybody's got to pay for that. The taxes pay for it. It should come out of their funds. The police got hella funds.
Gave them more power for funding to militarize the police, allowing them to spy on us without a warrant. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So where do you
no warrants became a big thing after that? Like you get your rights trampled just on your religion. I mean, if you were fucking Islamic in this nation at that time, those people didn't have no rights.
Facts. I can't speak on that from that, but I know how it is in where I'm from, bro. Like all of them wanting to be tough and like how y'all see the YouTube videos where they be trying to bug up on the police, like, hey, you can't do this and search that and shit, bro. Where I'm from, yeah, they ain't going for this shit, bro. They're gonna rough your ass up. I'm just gonna keep it all the way real, bro. I'm not saying you can do it. People do it, but they're gonna rough your ass up.
What needs to happen in this country is people need to fucking realize that everything about race is all a social construct. That shit was done to keep us all separated so we don't keep the people in power having power. Like they got the foot on the back of our necks. Everything that has to do with anything, any way that we're divided in this nation, it's all a social construct. It's not fucking reality. Reality is we're all fucking human beings. Yeah, we got different skin colors. We fucking talk different. Fuck, of course we do. That's what makes people unique. That's what's beautiful. People are fucking unique.
No,
because of fucking what they look like. That shit's just stupid.
Chris Adams said, make cops carry insurance like contractors have to. If you fuck up and can't get insured, you can't work. Real talk. Because I got some notes pulled up right here.
They should have to be federally bonded.
Empower, like if you are HR, if you work HR, you can get personally sued. So if people in HR get insurance all the time, commercial general liability, professional liability, alleged assault and battery liability, alleged SA and ML or M liability, they got all kind of liabilities for these HR professionals. So I feel like the same concept will work in. Instead of just making it to where they won't be held responsible for this $25,000 suit, just make them have insurance. Make them have the insurance, bro, like the HR professionals do. I'm with Chris on that. Make cops carry insurance like contractors have to. If we want to make it, before we make it to where they just can't get sued, just make them carry insurance.
They should have to be bonded, like fucking federally bonded. So if they get sued, that $1 million comes off of that bond, you know, that they have to pay into a fund.
Okay, welcome J Live to the stage. J Live, welcome back, man.
Hey, what's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you having me, man.
Hey, anytime, man. I told you, you always welcome on the stage, man. So you got any comments before I ask you a couple questions that we talking about?
Yeah, I think I just want to comment as far as kind of like going on with the gun laws. Like I know in the Constitution, bro, they say that it's a right to bear arms. So, but I think we gotta have some common sense. But you know, the Constitution also allow us to make amendments. You know, we gotta have some common sense. If you got a guy that murdered a whole bunch of people, or you know, killed people, or whatever, you know, any type of violent crime, you know, just because it's their right don't mean they should be able to get out of jail after killing someone or shooting someone. And not for a good reason, you know. I mean, really, like you say, he was trying to rob somebody. They robbed somebody by gunpoint.
If you went and served your time, you served your time. You should be right back out. Be a citizen.
You know, but no.
Straight up.
I've been to jail too, and guess what? I know one thing: criminals come out worse than what they went in for the most part.
Well, that's by design.
It's a rare few that comes out with their head, you know, screwed on straight. That's just real.
That's by design.
J-Live. Now, with the violent offenders, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I'm not. Hold on, somebody else coming to the stage. Who we got coming to the stage? Puzzles. All right, but with the violent offenders, I'm not gonna say yes, and I'm not gonna say no. With the violent offenders, I'm gonna say it should be situational, depending on the charges. Now, just like when it comes to a pardon, certain charges you cannot get pardoned from.
I mean, so when somebody catches a violent charge, they no longer have the right to protect their family ever. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, maybe after about 10 years, if you know how it is. Like if you got a felony or something like that, I think once it falls off your record, then you should be able to.
That shit don't never fall off your record, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like after 10 years, at least give it a certain time frame. That's all I'm saying. Give it a certain time frame.
I'm with doubles on this one, bro. Like I got a violent crime, and I got my violent crime when I was 20, and I'm in my 30s now, and
I think differently now.
I applied. I got a whole family. I got 4 kids to provide for, 5 kids to provide for.
You think differently too.
Yeah,
you know,
my whole mindset different than what it was when I was 20 years old. I applied to get my own pardon, but they told me I had to wait 2 decades. And I mean, if something was to happen between now and then,
accountability comes into play.
Hey, listen.
That's what accountability. We got to look ourselves in the mirror, bro. I ain't no angel. I don't do shit. But we can't sit there and cry about it if we got to hold ourselves accountable for what we did, and we got to understand for every action there's a reaction.
I understand. I understand what you're saying. Hold up.
When you commit a crime when you're a child, right? You're being put in prison before your brain's fully developed, because they say your brain ain't fully developed till you're 25, and most people catch their first felony when they're fucking teenagers, right?
Right.
So you can't tell me that your mind, when you went in, that you came out the same. You might have come out worse, but that's by design because of where you got put. You got put in the most dehumanizing, fucking degrading place there is. Those places take your soul. I mean,
hey, but look, if you can sit there and say that some places you come out worse, and you know it's jail, you in shit. I mean, it's not even designed for you to come out better. It's designed for you to come out worse. But that goes back, but to me that goes back to my point. Like, look, if you mess up your rights, I think you should have the options where you can mess up your rights, where you have to work for your rights, to get your rights back. Look, I don't think it should be, bro. It's just that they got, it's the old thing. One bad apple ruins the whole bunch. Like they
Right.
got some really bad people out here, bro. I'm talking about guys who don't care how many times they get caught. This is what they know, and this is what they gonna do. You let me out, I'm gonna go do it, bro. I'm from New Orleans. I know them grimy dudes, bro.
Okay, so you say that, and the same thing we saying, like, all right, so then you say it's immunity for the police. It's bad apples in that bunch. And through that bad apple, hold on, bro, hold on. It's bad apples through that bunch that you will be given immunity to. And through that bad bunch, they done did crimes that put people in jail and got their rights taken away from them. And at the end of the day, it's a cause and effect for everything. I said what I said because I was told when I got my case that this was the stipulation. I would have to get off probation, and then 5 years after that, I would be subject to a pardon. I did everything that they told me to do. I haven't been in no contact with police. I done worked at jobs where I proved that I'm considered to have my rights back, but I can't get my Second Amendment rights back because it's a felony. That's not right, my man. Like you can
not
say
right at all.
I can wait longer, but I'm telling you, they told me 10 years. I'm on my 15th year.
No, you served your time, right?
Yeah, and I served my time.
You should come right out
Let me say
and
this
be a
too,
citizen
J-Line.
all over. You shouldn't lose no
Piggyback off
fucking
of-
no rights. You went to prison. Okay, that's what you paid for as a felon. Like you committed the crime, you went and did the time. Okay, when you come back out, you should have a fucking clean slate. No, that shit follows you for the rest of your life, no matter what you get charged with.
You feel the same way with
Whenever you
sexual
get pulled
predators?
over, they're gonna see that you've been in
Same way
prison.
with what?
All
Like
your
predators, sexual predators, they go to jail, but that shit follow them when they get out too.
well, look,
As it-
sexual predators is a whole nother fucking ball game. Them motherfuckers need to be put in a wood chipper.
Look, if you kill somebody and you did your time and you get out, who's to say you ain't gonna kill nobody again? If you're a sex offender and you sexually offended a child, who's to say you ain't gonna do it when you get out? That's all I'm
Well,
saying. Like
They always reoffend. Chomos always reoffend. They're not. They
bro,
don't. There's no rehabilitation.
continue to
There's
be
no
criminal.
rehabilitation inside, anyways. But there's no rehabilitation for a chomo. They're just fucking broke people.
So you saying they should have the same stipulations as a person who was breaking up a fight, and during breaking up a fight, a cop grabbed them, and they didn't know it was a cop. They tried to get the cop off them, and now they got an F3 for resisting arrest. So their rights should be taken for 20 years, just like a chomo. You can't say that. It should be base by base, but they don't got it like that.
Any type of violent, if you had a violent crime that you went to
That's
jail
considered a violent crime, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
A crime
That's
against
considered
a child should be a violent crime.
So listen to this. While I got the floor.
Look, bro, ain't no rule ever gonna be perfect, bro. But when I think about the group as a whole, bro, I think it'll be better to have shit in place than not to have shit in place. Like if you did something that was looked at as violent, I believe you should have to work to get work to get your gun rights back. Definitely, especially like if you robbing or you kill somebody.
Let me get the floor right quick, y'all. Let me get the floor.
So really, what you got to think about.
How long, Double?
Yeah.
Let me get the floor. So this is my situation, J Live. Boom. I called my felonies or whatever. Boom. I signed up for the jury court program so I could get my rights restored. That was since I got 2 felonies at the same time, the only way I was gonna be able to get my rights restored was to go through the program. So I went through the program, 18 months. I fucked up twice, pissed dirty for alcohol. So I ended up turning the 18 months into 24 months, but I completed it. So upon completing it, I was supposed to have all my records sealed and dismissed and have my rights restored, my record expunged, rights restored. But it's been 18 months and they still haven't done it. I did my time and they just holding it over my head. The judge that was supposed to sign off on the shit, he has since resigned and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to have a whole new judge that knows nothing about it. And it's just a long time. So I'm 18 months past due to even have my rights restored. And that's why I'm out here advocating for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nonviolent felon and that went through the proper steps to have my rights restored, yet and still here I am 18 months later and have not had my rights restored.
That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be the same.
Let me ask you this. So are you saying that all right, looking at your situation. So I think in your situation, like you said, you non-violent. I believe in that. Like if you're non-violent, I don't think you should have. I'm talking about the guys that actually went out there and used the gun to commit robbery or some shit like that. You got to pay for that shit. And yeah, you're going to have to pay for that shit when you get out. And that means you may not be able to protect your family like the next man can. But life is about fucking choices, and life is about accountability. And I believe in that shit.
I agree with you. But it's violent crimes out here that don't require a gun or require a robbery or require. I'm saying like you can get into a fight. They consider that a violent crime, bro. It should be different. It should be levels to the violent crime. It shouldn't just be, oh, you got in a violent crime. That's it. No, it shouldn't be like that.
I believe there should be stipulations, but damn, bro, I think it needs to be amended. You know what I mean? I think it needs to be. I want to say common sense, but it needs to be looked at. Like you need to have a set of laws, bro.
But it's common sense with everything else. Is a level 1 drug, level 2 drug, level 3 drug. It's a level 1 misdemeanor, level 2 misdemeanor. Bro, that's done on purpose, bro. You think that's by accident or no? That's not. That's stipulated for a reason. That's shit not. They don't want guns in nobody's hands. To be honest, if you tell me that, if you think about it, all right. So everybody that was arrested with in California with the California when Kamala Harris was in power over there, some of them got F1s, F2s, bro. They cannot own a gun.
Why do you think they're handing out so many felonies right now?
Yeah,
That's
let me
exactly
take
why,
this
because
comment.
it's a way to get guns out of people's hands that would fight for their rights. That's a no-brainer.
Let me take this comment. It says, I'm on drug court. I've been on for a year and a half. I still have a year and a half to go. I'm a nonviolent offender. They don't care. I'm a nonviolent offender. I can't be around any firearms or own one. But after you come out of that program, Kinsey, you should be able to get your rights restored. That's the whole reason of taking the program. But yeah, while you're in the program, you can't be around none of that shit. You can't even get a fucking speed ticket.
For real?
For real, you can't even get no contact with police. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like it's people that walked off with.
It's just like being on probation. Like you can't have no police contact. You can't fuck up. No.
Look,
all those programs are designed to put you in prison. That's what probation is for, to put you right back in prison. That's why the feds did away with parole and put you on probation, because anything they can violate you. I went back on 3 violations. Three violations. Did 3 fucking extra years, so actually 4 in violation time.
Probation made to fail, bro.
That's fucking bullshit.
Now I ain't gonna say that. I wouldn't say probation made for you to fail. I hear what y'all saying, but I was on probation. It's not made for you to fail. I didn't fail, and I know other people didn't fail. You just got to change your life based on what your rights are, and that's the problem with it. You have to change your life based on your rights. You can't go about your life the same way you would go if you didn't have felonies when you have felonies. That's the difference.
You're right.
Job type would change.
There is a person that has a whole lot to do with that, and some of those people shouldn't have those positions.
Well, what I was saying is made for fail is because probation is really your money. You got to pay. You got to keep a consistent pay history, and most of these people that's committing these crimes, you know, money not as good as it is for everybody. You know what I mean? And probation really holds you by the balls. You be having rent due and your probation due.
Listen,
you already know what's getting paid.
J-Live double puzzles. Probation ain't shit like drug court, bro. The shit Kenzie talking about she on, I graduated. I'm one of the rare people from my area to graduate that shit, bro.
Yeah, it's hard.
You gotta call the color line. You gotta call the color line. Some counties is 7 days a week. Mine just happened to be 5. You gotta call every single morning. If they call your color, you gotta report to pitch. You got the color line they might put it on there about 7 o'clock, 6:30. You gotta be there by 8:30.
But tell me this. What does the government have to do with the way you live your life? Like how is somebody using drugs or drinking? Why should that be against the law in the first place?
Correct, but it's the rehabilitation program, you know, and that was what I had to go through to get my rights restored.
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying I'm just bringing up a whole nother point as to.
But let me tell you how strenuous it was. So, boom, I had to go to NA meetings 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, I had to go meet with the counselor twice a week. So I'm going to 3 NA meetings a week, going to the counselor twice a week. You got to work a minimum of 30 hours a week. So I had a full-time job. On top of that, I just had twins, my nigga. On top of that, I can't drive because I don't have a license. They got me by the balls on my license. So now I got to Uber or catch rides to all of this shit at the time until I got my license back, bro. So it was like it was set up for me to fail. So when Kenzie talk about this,
that's kind of like RDAP in the feds is they call it the drug program, whatever, but it's not. It's a behavioral fucking a behavioral brainwashing, really turn you to try and turn you into a rat and rat on yourself and other people around you. RDAP is led by psychiatrists. Everybody, all the main COs that run RDAP in the feds they're psychiatrists. They are brainwashing people into ratting on themselves and other people. And if you're not a strong-minded person, then you ain't gonna make it through that and still have a piece of your mind like it once was. Like it's some brainwashing shit.
Thanks, bro. And I'm telling you, like a lot of this shit is like when I took that program, bro, everybody around me told me I was stupid and I was gonna fail, bro. And for me,
because the success rates for those programs are very, very few. Yeah. Like the percentages.
But that's what I'm saying. If that part, like you graduating that joint, beating all the odds, they should have had a graduation for you. That shit should have been on the news. They should have been endorsing you and you should have had your rights restored by now. But they can't even play off something like that because they fell in at the end. You did what you had to do and they still wouldn't restore your rights. Like I understand, I mean, you lose your rights, understandable. But if you losing your rights and you complete a program, or if you losing your rights for a reason why you didn't have a gun or it wasn't violent, I feel like you should have a chance. Period. Like that's anybody. You know what I mean?
Of course. And I understand what you're saying about violent felons, and I'm just an all or nothing type person. So I believe that you can't fucking make a rule for these people and not for these people. Like that shit's kind of fucking weird. Now, if you went out and murdered somebody, what did you do first and foremost? You committed a crime against God, right? No matter what your God is, Allah, God, Jesus, fucking anything in any other type of religion, whatever gods you worship, you've committed a crime against your God if you killed somebody. So where's the equity in that, right?
Yeah.
No, thanks, man. Let's go to the other question, man. The question on the topic is we'll go to this first. Will blacks vote for police immunity?
Hell no. Bro, you shouldn't. Why would you?
Black, so I don't have a say on that one.
We'll come to you in a second, Noble.
Hey, but no, I want to. But you do have a say, bro. Even though you're not black, bro. I want to know why you think the police should. If you do believe that, why should the police?
I believe it.
Go ahead, Puzzles.
I mean, I believe it. It's things that we voted for in the past, and it was sprays with like COVID or other things. So you gotta look at it like that. We will vote for it eventually if we trying to get other things passed. Like for instance, if they said, "Oh, we thinking about voting on reparations," but we also want immunity for the police, would you be like yes or no?
I ain't gonna cap, Puzzles. You might have said something there. I'm gonna say no. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna have to think on it, bro. Because if they gonna do it anyway, it's like fuck. We might as well get some reparations.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, you gotta look at it like it's black people that's police officer, bro. It's black people that's rich that feel like police officers should have it. It's people that's kids of police officers that feel like it's have it. It's white people that feel like black people should have it. I mean, police should have it. It's too many variables, and at the end of the day, if you look at it from perspective, if you're going to go out and be a cop, when cops is in dangerous species like any other, like being a rapper, it's like being a cop and being a rapper is the highest death rate for real, for any professional job. So if they going to do it, and they got to go through evaluation, psych evaluation, put their family on the line, they deserve to have some type of immunity. But
1 second, Puzzles. Star, come to the stage, Star. Come to the stage, Star. That's One Life Star, y'all. I follow his channel, man. He got some real good content, bro. He covering the Young Thug case and all the shit going on in Atlanta, man. Y'all go subscribe to Star, man. Star, come to the stage, man. You got an opinion over here. You got a voice over here. I fuck with you. But keep cooking, Puzzles. You got it. I ain't mean to cut you off, man.
no, you good, bro. I just feel like it's causing this effect to everything. Like, you know what I mean, you gotta give a lot to take a little sometimes, you know what I mean? And we just in the point where we don't want it, but we need it. And you gotta understand, like, I'm not saying that it's okay for cops to go around and do anything, but we need police. Period. We can't say we don't need them. So until the point where we don't need them, they gonna need protection just like we need protection.
Okay. J Live, you got you want to respond to that before we get Double's opinion? J Live, you here?
You can't hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. You cutting out, J Live. We're gonna go to One Life Star. You cutting out, J Live. We can't hear you.
I'm just saying what's going on, Plug and Chat. Everybody all right?
Yeah, everybody all right, man. I appreciate you for coming to the stage. I've been trying to get you over here for a minute, man. But I know you said I ain't gonna put your business out there, but we'll just say, should nonviolent felons have guns? We want your opinion, man.
Yeah.
Straightforward like that. Yeah.
Yes,
And
yeah. I believe non-violent, yeah.
Okay. The other question is, do you think blacks will vote for police immunity?
When you put it like that, no. No. Not when you put it like that, but when it's a hidden agenda and it's in the fine print, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you make one thing look a little bit more eye capturing, then we may on the back end, y'all they'll try to slide that in on it. Don't tell us that's what you're finna do.
Right. For sure. And Trump is up there saying straightforward, that's what I'm gonna do. But like Puzzle said, shit, if they offer reparations, would you vote for it? If it came on the same bill as reparations, would you vote for it? And I was like, damn. So I'm gonna ask you that. If they put it on the same bill as reparations, would you vote for
it? Nope. I've been good without reparation.
Yeah. No, that's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So reparations is a pretty fucked up thing if you think about it, right? Because I ain't never owned no slaves. Nobody in my family ain't never owned no slaves.
Come on now, Double. Don't do that. Where you from?
I'm from Virginia. But
oh man, somebody in your damn lineage to own some slaves. We ain't gonna do that.
I'm an Irish background, right? So the original slaves in this country were the Irish. Indentured servitude. Y'all need to look up some things and do some reading and figure out some things.
I threw the reparations out there. Maybe the reparations was too heavy, right? Like I'm just saying, if you throw something else in there and it's a bill of that, it could be something that's simple. Like we can have a COVID outbreak again, and we need stimulus. If it's in that bill and people need it, you know, people gonna start saying, "Yo, we ain't getting no help, no aid." It could be anything. I just labeled it that because at the end of the day, it's the police versus the people protecting them, and it's not all black people that the police is protecting. So it'll be a law for everyone, not just black people. It'll be a law for everyone, and it'll be in there with it.
And what are you saying that law is, though? I must have missed something.
I'm just saying, like when the Patriot Act came around, you said the Patriot Act kind of messed us up, right?
Right.
And I'm going off of just plain opinion and just from what I heard tonight and from what I like a couple things I know. If the Patriot Law messed us up, right? We signed that willingly because it was a reason why we signed it. It wasn't the things that messed us up.
We ain't never getting them rights back, man. The government's got the control now. They want that control. They got it.
So
That's what's so damning about it, right? Like
one second, though, but while we got one life up here, he been covering this Sonya Massey case. So I want to know the panel in the chat's opinion. I just found out that the officer that has been charged with unaliving Sonya Massey had a history of alcohol abuse. He listed it on his application when he applied.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think a lot of people drink on the job.
Shit. Whether they drink on the job or they drink at night in a bar.
Drink, rather. I should say drink, rather.
Bars. Shit. They walk around with this immunity and they don't even get checked themselves. And when they do get checked, they're checked by other police. So why isn't there like an outside service in the community that checks the police?
I thought that was what internal affairs was for.
No, internal affairs, they still cops.
Okay.
So internal affairs, yes, they get scrutinized, and cops don't like IA people because they can put them in prison, but it's rare that it happens.
So Puzzles, how do you feel about that? I know we was talking in the Discord. You said you had said something, but we had got up out of there. How do you feel about that? Since we talking about the nonviolent felons having guns, and we know that about the people saying that they should have mental checks to get their guns, or even what Jay Live was saying yesterday. Nobody should have ARs. They should be having checks, mental checks before they get the pistols. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I don't feel like they should require mental checks before they get guns or anything like that as far as being a cop. Only because like I grew up in the 90s, you know what I mean? Like early 90s and 2000s. I seen all that. And back then cops didn't need to get no background check, but it was more boots on ground.
Cops was different back then too. That was before 9/11. 9/11 changed all the way cops do policing. All the old guard that was police back in the day, they're not in service anymore. Those people quit when that happened. That's what a lot of people don't know, is that a lot of people that were police stopped being police in that time period. That's why everything got so militarized. You look at cop uniforms back in the 90s and the 80s when I grew up, and they didn't walk around like they were goddamn troops going to war. What the fuck is that about? It's a war on people. That's what it is. It's a war on people.
One moment, Double. I looked it up too, and they said police departments are having trouble hiring because of the police immunity. Specifically, a police department in Colorado is what I watched the video on. They said since they changed the law to where the police can be held personally liable above to $25,000, they're having trouble filling the positions. So they're saying that has a lot to do with this police immunity because they're having trouble nationwide. I've driven through Texas, bro, and I've seen certain cities in Texas offering $100,000 off the rip to be a police officer. Like I think the starting salary was like $107,000. So they're trying to fill these positions desperately, and they're saying that this police immunity is one reason why it's hard for them to fill these positions.
Can I say something, Flo?
Go ahead. You got the floor.
I think we seen during COVID a lot of jobs and things of that nature had a lot of cutbacks. You know, the police department is understaffed, the jails are understaffed, post offices are understaffed. A lot of companies are understaffed, which is why it's easier to find a loophole or slip through the cracks. See, when you got policing, you know, nobody wants to be the police today. Period. And so a lot of people, it's hard for them to patrol and maintain the community. You see what I'm saying? When don't nobody want to work for you. So
and then they gotta live out of town. You can't live in the town you policing.
And I want to tell you. Oh, no, we ain't talking about
No,
Sonya Massey case.
no,
But see,
no, that
that
ain't
was one of
true.
the reasons that the officer in Sonya Massey case, Grayson, that's why he actually got let go from a department, because he didn't want to stay within the 10-mile radius. He didn't want to stay in the area, which to me was weird, because a lot of the times police don't want to stay. You see what I'm saying? Where you police at, it's kind of dangerous. You know, normally
Fact.
normally the police or judges and things like that, they may stay an hour or so out from where
Mhm.
they work at.
Shit, most police do live an hour from the city where they work in.
Mm-hmm.
They,
That's
and they
fact because
and they
in the
drive their company vehicles, which they're not supposed to do, out of those areas every night. They're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to park that shit
Yep.
because they work for us.
That's them working
For
off the
us.
clock. They like to get off of work. Or a lot of captains, you will see them working at the corner store doing security, but they supposed to be working for the taxpayers. They
That,
in the company
that's it.
vehicle doing side work. So it's a lot of stuff that go on where people don't respect the law no more. You feel me?
Well, when the police act the way they do, is
Absolutely.
there any wonder?
Nope, not one bit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Policing has changed
Yes, it has.
since the Patriot Act. That's when a lot of the old guard that were police stopped being police, and
Yep.
you got these new kids that came in that didn't have no guidance, because all the people that used to be there to guide them, they left. They were
so
like, this is
far,
bullshit.
Is it fair
we,
to say they started creating these units like Red Dogs and Scorpion units? They started, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? When they started
they
creating these
militarized the
units,
police.
huh?
They militarized the police,
There you
basically.
go. There you go.
That's what it is. I mean, you look at them; they look like they fucking rolled right off the military line.
Yep. Come on. There you
All their
go.
clothing looks like they're militarized. Why?
So
It's a war against the people.
there you
That's
go.
what people don't understand. It's they are
man,
against
I done
us
seen them
as
folks come
citizens.
through, bro. I seen them folks come through in that big military truck, man, with about 12 police hanging off the side, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
That shit ain't,
What do they need that shit for?
man, that
That's
shit ain't
ridiculous.
no bullshit, bro. That shit's scary, bro. I
Yeah,
know,
it's scary.
bro.
Shit, when I got took down, man, there was every alphabet soup agency,
Yep.
and they all had ARs
Yep.
pointed at my brain, ready to fucking erase me from this earth.
That's how they come.
And that's crazy, because I caught a case because a drug dealer didn't want to do his time.
Mm. And that's how it happened.
Straight up facts. And the feds let it happen backwards. They
So,
let fucking
we're gonna talk about this Sonya Massey case.
yeah, go
Really,
ahead.
it says star. I found out the policeman had problems in the military. I think she talking about the Sonya Massey dude, the same dude they said.
Man, I can put you up on game by
Come
it. We
on,
way
you got the
past that.
floor.
You ain't,
You got the floor.
man. Okay, so Sonya Massey case, man. This man, she called the police and said that somebody was outside her house.
I thought she thought it was inside her house.
No, she called. I've been playing the audio and stuff.
Oh,
We've
it's
been,
outside?
yeah.
Out? Okay.
She said, I got the audio where she told them. She said, I don't know. They said, what's your phone number? She said, I don't know my phone number, but I know there's somebody outside my house. They said, can you see him? And she
So
froze up.
it's her fault for letting the police inside her house.
Hey,
That
come
that
on though, but we ain't
no,
on.
no, I'm just gonna say it's fucked up that she's dead.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's downright fucking ridiculous. But she fucked up in letting the people in her house.
This what they did.
Because if they
This
were
what they
supposed to be
did
searching
though.
outside, what are they doing inside her house? Like,
They played her. Well, okay, I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest with you.
that's what I'm
What they
saying.
did was they used that black car that was involved in the incident, which you can say is a crime, well, earlier that day. They done said that she said it, the son said it. That the black car that had the busted windows
Uh-huh.
that was in the backyard. They said to her, okay, so what they did was when they came to her door, they propped their front door open. They, that screen door. They propped it open with the little silver thing that held open. Gonna get to the point. She opened up the door, and now you done made what they call contact with the police. You done made contact at this point. So if I ask you for your ID and you do anything other than give it to me, it's obstruction. You know what I'm saying?
No, you first off, you don't have to give them an identification unless you're committing a crime. They
Come
have
on, now,
to.
listen
I'm
to
gonna
me.
tell you like
If the
this.
police ask you for your ID and you don't give it to them, they're gonna tell you it's obstruction.
Obstruction. And I'm gonna tell you,
And
double,
that's fucking wrong.
it is wrong, double, but it's reality. Wrong and reality are two totally different things.
That
Well,
part.
and that's why people are standing on. You see these people on these internet fucking on YouTube and shit that are auditors auditing these police because they overstep their bounds. Like if
That's
you
what they
can't
do.
tell me what crime I've committed, then
See, this what
you got
happened though.
no reason for detaining
This
me.
what happened. When they came to the door, if you peep game, the first thing he said was he asked her about the black car. And she said, "Oh no, I don't know about the black car," right? So they used that to gain entry because they said, "Well, look, it's a black car, mind you. We don't know nothing about the black car. They run the tag on the car at that time. He's in the house now because he really used that to gain entry because you just said you don't know nothing about this black car. The black car was involved in something earlier because he said to her, he said, "You had any damage to your car previous?" She said, "I had a dent." He said, "What about the busted windows?" She said, "Oh, that was from an incident earlier." Her son said that his mama called him and said she was driving herself to the hospital and that the police was at the house. He said he came to the house and talked to two police officers. The reason I brought it up is because they used that car and whatever crime that car was committed in to gain entry. That's why when they came in the house, they said, she said she didn't know nothing about the car. They said, "Well, is anybody else here? Because we want to know about this car." But before we could even get that far, they asked her for the ID, and she said, "Well, I got some paperwork." She finished showing the paperwork. Now it's deep. The case is deep, man, because it's deep. It's deep. That
Well,
man was bullying that lady. He was the prowler out there. If you look at the body cam footage from the partner, this man came from around the corner midnight. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Out the blue. Like, where you just come from? You ain't got no body cam footage around this lady's house.
the
You
cop
weren't
that
even
killed her,
caught.
you're saying
Huh?
the cop that killed her did this, is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, he came out the blue
Okay.
and walked up to the door, remember? And then he started beating on the door. And then his partner looked at the door. He said, "Is that a ring camera?" And then Grayson said, "Yeah, but it don't work." How you know this lady ring camera don't work?
Yeah, that's wild.
Profiling.
So that shit is a whole lot deeper than what we're being. I've only seen the footage of what's happened in the house, and it's
Oh
hard as
yeah.
hell because I've viewed it from other people's streams or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard to tell what happened inside the house. It looks like she threw the pan of water. Doesn't look like she threw the pan of water. I don't
It
know,
looked like
man.
I ain't gonna lie, it looked like she came up and slung that water at his ass.
I
But
mean, maybe, but does that deserve you
So,
being dead?
no, it
No,
doesn't.
not at
It
all.
doesn't.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Do you think he gonna get off because of that? If she slung that, whether we know that water was hot or not, we don't know if that water was hot.
We
Well,
don't know.
first off, she called them because she thought there was somebody outside her house.
You're
So
right.
she's
What
the
I'm saying
victim,
is,
and
what
then
I'm
she gets
saying
murdered.
is,
It's
hold on, double, chill out.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
So, I done some county time. You done some county time, correct? Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Did y'all
absolutely.
have 190 in the county?
No, hell no,
Hold on, say that again. What'd you say?
Did y'all have a 190? That water?
hell no. Only
I
had that in
think
the feds. That's it.
okay, copy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what is 190.
190-degree
The
water.
water is hot ass water. 100.
Oh, okay. Okay, we would get hot water from like we would. Oh, you talking about in the mop bucket?
Man,
No,
hell no.
he's talking about like a faucet that's has 190 on it. Instant 190.
Nah, we
Yeah.
had it, but we'll get the mop bucket and put the little devices in there and warm the water
Right.
up. But
So
nah.
we had in the county I was in, we had 190. And if you know anything about that 190, it's gonna fuck you up. Motherfuckers put that baby oil in that 190 and throw it on the guards, nigga. That's gonna peel their skin back like hot grease. You
I
know
can
what I'm
believe
saying?
it.
So that's why I'm saying if you saying that she did throw the water, it looked like maybe Do you think that's gonna give him the range to beat it? Because one, I know for sure
Okay,
that
I'm gonna
190
tell you this. We got to go back to the beginning.
in
He going
jail
to
is
prison
considered a
because
weapon.
he didn't have no business there.
Yeah.
That's why when she was on the phone, she was like, "I called y'all. That you see what I'm saying? We got
Yeah,
to
I'm
find
with
out
you
who
there.
sent y'all to this lady house."
A woman's murdered for no damn reason other than the fact that she called the police to her house.
You feel?
Like that's what's fucked up.
But
Is
see, what people are missing is she did call the police. That was like throughout the day. Throughout the day, it was like 7 to 10 calls and incidences that was going on.
oh really?
Yeah, She had an incident with the neighbor. See, yeah, and okay, so it was several calls made throughout the day.
So
I
that's why that
believe
cop
she hopped in
knows.
that car and dipped on the police. That's why they was asking about the car.
Oh
But
shit.
the truth is, they didn't have okay. She was on the phone with dispatch, right? Now I'm gonna tell y'all some real creepy shit. The phone call that y'all heard when she's on the phone with dispatch and the police say, you can hang up the phone, and they hung up when she like, no, wait a minute, don't hang up, and she trying to keep them on the phone. They end up hanging up. But the 911 call, the dispatcher that called her back and she was talking to is a lady. It was a man that the police, and the man called the police officer Grayson, called the man by name when he said Carter or Colonel, whatever, you can hang up. He said it on his walkie-talkie, and that's when he hung up. But the thing is, he said on the thing, she said the sheriff's department is here. She said they here. He said who's there? She said the sheriff's department is here in my house. But you see what I'm saying?
Somebody in the comments asked you, do you got a good YouTube? Like, do you got a good video? Like, is there a video out that you recommend to watch to see the incident?
I got it on my channel. I don't know if it's still up. I might have took it down, but it was up there. But if you go on YouTube and put in the body cam footage, you can watch the whole 36 minutes.
He said to watch the 36-minute video, RuneScaper. Go look on YouTube for the 36-minute video. That's the one he recommended.
So there's a 36-minute video. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out then when I get off of here myself. Because I don't.
Yeah, I be up on it. I've been up on that case, and I got the body cam footage. I'm the one released the body. Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. I put the video camera out there from the other officer body cam, right? They said it was AI. I left it at that. I'm like, I ain't gonna argue with them. I just got the video. They slowed it down. I seen what I seen, which I don't. Now, I seen her come up with the pie. I see some water splash on the floor. I can't tell you specifically if she threw it, dropped it, or anything in between.
That's what I think. I think she dropped it, and it was because you could see it steaming on the floor.
You can see the water on the floor, can't you?
If she threw it at him, then the shit would have been steaming through the air, and you would have seen a steam cloud come through the air at him because you could see the steam on the floor.
You can see it on the floor.
So was that after she got shot that you see that steam? I see. That's what I'm saying. I haven't seen a clear enough video to know.
You gotta watch it. I ain't gonna lie. It's like she came up and it looked like she came up and slung it to me.
First off, what does it matter that she had boiling water on her stove? Anyways, like, what was the cop's concern about it? Like,
okay, let me break this part down to you.
Okay.
When she said to him, she wasn't even talking to him, but when she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," right? Sometimes, okay, and I'm just saying, like, in the black community, we understand rebuke to disapprove of, strongly do away with, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Okay, I rebuke your name, we'll be hearing it forever. But rebuke means different things. Now, I think he mixed up the terminology because rebuke, which can mean to scold, which is different from scald. You feel me? But scald is pertaining to hot water, boiling, scalding. You know what I'm saying?
Scalding water, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So if she said that and he took that as an immediate threat, that's why he said, "You better fuck." He said, first he said, "What you say?" And then she said it again, and he said, "You better fucking not." See, to him, he ain't looking at it like you said, you know what I'm saying? You better fucking not. It's saying that you better not. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think I understand what you're saying.
I didn't see Star. You just dropped the gem on me, and I know my chat. One's in the chat if you knew rebuke meant scald or it was similar. Two's in the chat if there's news to you, because I didn't know this shit. I thought
It's similar.
So what you're saying is that she was trying to say that she was gonna scald him. Is that
No, what I think she meant it religiously.
Oh,
But
that's
it
exactly
tells
what
you-
she meant because she said she rebuked it in the name of the Lord. Like she thinks that something demonic's going on is what it seems like to me.
and he took it demonically. You see what I'm
And
saying?
and he took it straight to the demonic side because
There
he
you
killed
go.
the woman in
There
cold
you go.
blood. Like
She
because she
called
had a
the
pot
devil
of
out. When
boiling
you
water.
rebuke
That
the
shit don't make
devil,
no sense. Like
you know,
the
just like
the
it
woman's
say in the
got
Bible. Go ahead, my bad.
uh, the woman's got a pot of boiling water on the stove. What is that a cop's concern at all? Why? What? First off, you in her house. She could be doing anything, boiling water for fucking spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, whatever, right? Who are you to tell her to stop messing with the boiling water? Like, why did he even?
Look, I ain't
What was
gonna
the
lie to you.
purpose in that? Like,
I
that's what
ain't
I'm
gonna lie
saying. It
to you.
don't make sense.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Did you notice? Y'all gotta watch the video because when they came in the house, right? She walked over there to the kitchen. She got to the kitchen. She turned around. Then she went and sat down. Now I'm gonna tell you some real stuff. I'm gonna drop one on you. That partner was finna, you know what I'm saying? When she walked over there to the kitchen, the partner was finna follow her into the kitchen. And then he stopped and got back. And she said, "What's wrong with you?" He said, "I ain't trying to get hit by that steaming water." For him to, you feel me? If he would have walked up on that lady, I don't doubt for 1 second she was gonna splash his ass. And he peeped it. That's why he
Okay,
said, "I ain't
so
finna walk up on you."
so you think she had the water boiling on purpose
No,
for
I
that?
don't think that. I don't think
Oh,
she had
okay,
it boiling on purpose. I
okay.
think that she looked at out because the officer said, "I don't want to get splashed." Let me ask you this. Would you walk up on a woman that got mental issues and she got a pot of boiling water?
Hell
Or
no.
any woman?
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
That,
he said, "I ain't finna walk up on you."
right. So
He peeped the move.
the one that brought it to her attention, the one that killed her, right?
Uh-huh.
Why did he do that? What was the purpose? Is what
Okay,
I'm saying. Like,
her and his wife, the lady he finna marry, Isabel Butterfield, she worked at the mental hospital that Shawty just had got out of. They had an altercation. Her and the lady he finna marry.
so it's he did this shit on purpose and fucking murdered this woman in cold blood because his old lady had a
Yes,
fucking problem
he
with her.
already was on her top.
Man, that's straight up murder right
Is
there.
there you go.
So he don't deserve no fucking qualified immunity. Qualified
He
immunity
don't deserve
shit should be
nothing.
out the door.
He deserved the death penalty.
Qualified immunity should be out the door in the first place, man. They don't cops, man, they need mental evaluations every fucking month, I believe.
He wasn't even supposed to be there.
The shit you see as a cop, and I'll tell you this just from driving tow trucks, right? All the accidents that you come across, all the people that you see fucked up from accidents, murders, drug overdoses, whatever, all the shit the cops deal with on a daily basis. They got to compartmentalize that shit. And when they don't, they start acting out and
Mhm.
they got mental problems that they don't deal with. So they drink, right? Because that's legal. So that's what they do. That's what cops have always done. They drink.
They said on his application when he even applied for the police department, he said that he had a alcohol problem.
Okay, so how does that get you a
Okay.
damn job right there?
He got
Right? You
on
should have been.
because look, the lady that he finna marry, who's the doctor, Isabel Butterfield, her father used to be the what you call it, like the captain of the police
Chief of
department.
police.
Okay.
Chief of
Yeah,
police.
he's a retired captain or something like that.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he had a footman though.
Yeah, he was grandfathered in there basically.
Yeah. So now the FOP done filed their grievance. They trying to reinstate him, saying that they fired him and they did all this stuff illegally. Y'all done heard about that? They trying to reinstate him.
I seen the blue bag in them. They trying to get him out of jail and everything.
Yep. Because they finna say that lady threw that pot at him.
Jeez, oh man. So the
They
whole
finna
thing
crank them
was
folks up. They finna go to trial.
this whole thing was staged, man. That's
Yes, it
that's
was.
some wild shit. I gotta watch this whole video.
Get off, all right.
But having this
You think he gonna get off? Yes or no, and why?
shit,
I think if he go to trial and he show that video, he gonna get off, and that's why. If he go to trial, no. Okay, here's the thing.
Not if all that background information you just said
Right.
comes
That's
into play.
If he
if
didn't
all
have
that's
no
known,
business there, it's the first problem.
Yeah,
if they did not dispatch him there, he got to explain why he was there. That's the first thing. You got to explain why you was here. Because nobody sent you there.
Did they dispatch him there, or you saying they didn't?
They didn't dispatch him there. That's why.
Oh, so he had no business being there.
He had no business being there.
That's why
the lady said. That's why Miss Massey said on the phone. She said they're here in my house. The dispatch said, "Who's in your house?" She said the sheriff's department is here now. They said the sheriff's department. She said, yeah. He said, okay, we'll talk to them. She said, no, sir. I called y'all for help. I called y'all. I ain't called them. What the hell they doing here?
Right. Okay. So basically, this dude has no business being there, and there's
and his body camera is off.
Well, and so there's a question of
his body camera on.
There's a question to why he's even there in the first place.
Hold on, Double.
Yeah.
I was asking the whole time when that shit first came out. We gotta see his body cam.
He got a piece.
Body cam.
You can that same video that I was telling him about. If you pull it up, it's WC. It's on YouTube. It show body cam 1 and 2. Now this is the thing about his internal affairs. You know, when this type of stuff happen, they take stuff into evidence. I got the police. I got the police report. I got the document. They had his body cam stuff like in, I guess, evidence. It would be not evidence. Yeah, it's evidence. Hell, you know. So they released to the public what they wanted the public to see. But he got body cam footage on there. They show body cam 1 and body cam 2. So yeah, that's how you can see her come up with the pot. It's from his body cam.
Oh, that was his body cam. The guy that shot her is the body cam that you're seeing.
Yeah, in that
video.
His partner don't pick that up, but his partner pick up everything else. Even the black car when he's outside and he's doing the surveillance, trying to see the prowler and stuff. And then you see Grayson just come out out of nowhere. Body cam off and everything.
So how did those two cops end up at her house in the first place? Like, do we know?
We don't know.
Okay.
His partner, look, the guy that was there, which is his partner, he came in a different car. He didn't know where his partner was at. So he pulls up there.
So he was all the way in the wrong. He was all the way in the wrong.
When he gets there, he's searching the perimeter. His body cam is on. That's how you see him in the backyard, and you see the black car with the busted window. That's from him. You don't hear his partner
in a separate car than his partner. That's some that's some funny. There's some fucking funny shit going on there.
It's crazy, bro.
If everything that you're saying is correct, that this man, his future wife had a problem with the lady, and all this shit's been going on during the day. What was going on during the day that she was calling the police about? Like, you know, did the whole thing sounds fucking fishy as hell, man.
It's very fishy. Look, even when they were searching for the people, like when he was saying I was looking around the house to see anybody, Grayson camera wasn't even on outside. He don't even radio his partner and say, it's clear over here. Do you see anything? Ain't no radio communication. You just see him come like out the dark from somewhere. You feel me?
That's wild,
and his car is parked way down the street.
Yeah, so he was doing some fucked up shit to begin with. And he shouldn't be around that woman in the first place. If there's that cop himself should not be there, because he already has a problem with that lady. There's a term I'm trying to think of. I can't think of what I'm trying to say.
Hold on, Double. I'm gonna ask the question to you and Star and the chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since we know all of this shit, do y'all think he acted alone, or do y'all think it's something bigger in play? Because this type shit happen every cycle. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
I'm gonna tell you, That wife was it, that lady was involved, and whoever that was on the phone, that guy on the phone, that was interesting because the person she called and talked to, I got the 911 call. It's a woman. That person who was on the phone that was trying to get off the phone with her and let the officer
So
deal with
it
her
was a
was a
whole nother
guy.
dispatcher, is what you're saying? Like a whole nother dispatcher they were on the
Yeah.
phone with? Okay, so that's funny shit right there going on. Yeah, the whole thing's there's something bigger at play. And if they go to trial, there ain't no way they can win all that shit.
Yeah, you ain't gonna
If
win
all
with
this
that. Yeah.
information comes to light that this cop old lady has a problem with this woman and he went over there and he's the cop that murdered her, man, that they gonna fry his ass. They gonna fry his ass for that. And he deserves it because he murdered her in cold blood.
But look, that's why I got to go back to this. What the heck is going on with that car?
You
Because
can cuss over here. We ain't monetized. You got it.
that car, it's something about that car. And the man said that she said that it had an incident happened earlier with the car. Then her son said that my mom called me and said she was driving. Now, and I'm gonna tell you something else. That son, he lying. Y'all gotta watch the interview. He lied like hell. He said my mama called me and said she was on her way to the hospital. He said I got to the house and the police was at the house. He said, now that's concerning right there, because if your mama called you and said she going to the hospital, why would you go to the house?
Right.
But he get to the house. He said, I talked to the police at the house. My mama was gone. He said, while I'm at the house, my mama called me and said she drove herself to the hospital. That's the hospital 8 minutes up the street that the man's wife worked at. Okay, St. Joseph, right up the street by the CVS. So he said, so then they said, well, what officers? Because I'm thinking he talking about on the phone. So they said, well, what 2 officers did you talk to? He said, I talked to the partner, then I talked to the other one. They said, was it Grayson and his partner? He said, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. So they was like, did you talk to him over the phone or face to face? He said, no, face to face. So it's like, you don't know who the hell you talk to face to face.
No, because, and I feel that he probably don't, because everybody ain't gonna push up on the police and be like, what's your name? What's your badge number? They just look at it like police is police. I'm one of those kind of niggas.
But I'm saying, you looking at this 6'3" white boy. Is this the man you talked to earlier?
Yeah, but I'm talking about by name. I would have probably had to describe him.
No. I'm saying he can't point the man out.
Oh yeah. He drunk. He lying.
He said Grayson, who did, he said, I think it's the guy who did this to my mother. So it's like, are you scared to say this? Do they got something on you? Man, say, brother, who did you talk to that night? Let us know.
Yeah.
Who did you talk to?
No kidding.
Is it one of them? Point them out.
There's a whole lot going on in the case.
It's a lot,
we don't have
man.
no idea, man.
It is too. And then you gotta go to like the trauma and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like certain he might have went blank. You know what I'm saying? Knowing his mom, did he know his mom was unalived at the time, or did he just think she was hurt? Like what was it?
Man, I think he lying, man. I don't know.
Lying, but I'm just saying, like, just to play devil's advocate.
Okay,
like,
I'm gonna put this one on you.
Go ahead.
They say that the son be around that neighborhood doing little BS. You feel me? And that he would possibly tied into some stuff in the community. You feel me?
So he's a gangster.
They ain't say that, but they just said that he was tied up and stuff. He's 17 years old. Y'all see him. They say, they just say he was tied up and stuff and woo. That's why when he asked her, the officer asked her for her name and stuff, and she looked at him like, you gonna sit up and act like, first of all, I ain't get go to the hospital, and second of all, y'all ain't just talk to my son when he came to the house.
Right. Yeah, there's too much funny shit going on with that whole case, man.
She was saying she was going to the hospital before she ever got shot. She really was saying she was supposed to be going to the hospital.
She had already went to the hospital. She had came back home from the hospital.
What she go to the hospital for? For some prior shit?
For some mental shit, obviously.
That's why that's why she still had the hospital bracelet on her arm. And she had the hospital socks on.
You said some mental stuff?
Yeah, she was mental. She had schizophrenia. She was mental.
She's schizophrenic.
Yeah, she had that and some more stuff.
Okay,
And they
so
had her on their medicine called Gavin. Well, that was one
Kevin
of them.
Penton. Kevin Penton.
Kevin,
Yeah, she was on. Yeah, she was. Okay, so look, the son had gotten her in a mental hospital in St. Louis. She was supposed to be there for 30 days, this is why she was at the house by herself. She was supposed to be in there for 30 days in St. Louis. After 2 days, they let her go home. She must have signed herself out because it was voluntary.
So she wasn't in for like a psych hold or something. She signed herself out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because it was voluntary. So after 2 days, they sent her back home. So she was back home and had an episode on July 5th. That's when she went to the hospital. And this happened July 6th, but this was at 1 something in the morning. So it was actually going into the next day. That's
So
why
on
you see what
so
I'm
on
saying?
on the 5th is that when she had the confrontation with the cop's wife or soon to be wife, whatever?
Yeah, but that was when she had. Well, no, they already been having problems. Come mind you, she go to this hospital
Star,
all the time.
Oh, okay.
You
So
see what I'm saying?
okay,
Star, you
yeah.
see that comment? It say, I find it weird that Tara Miller, a 4-year-old boy, was connected to Sonya Massey.
Okay, I'm gonna explain it to you. They not connected, but what happened? Okay, people would thought that they were related, but that's not her nephew or nothing like that. But it was a situation to where they were saying they didn't render aid to the fort. Okay, that happened about I want to say maybe I forgot like 30 minutes. It's either 30 minutes or 2 hours, something like that, away from where this happened. And they were trying to use this to cover up the fact that they did not prosecute the officer who did that to the 4-year-old boy. You see? And so they were saying that he kind of did the same thing when he shot the 4-year-old boy. He shot the 4-year-old boy. The bullet went through the 4-year-old boy and killed the perpetrator. But he didn't render aid to the 4-year-old boy. So the community was saying, hey, you killed Terrell Miller. But they didn't charge him. They let him, you know what I'm saying, off. And this happened right after. This happened on July 8th, where they said they wasn't going to prosecute their officer. And this situation with Miss Massey happened like on the 6th. So they was like right there together. That was what happened with that. And
Hold
that
on.
the
So
guy
it
was
was a
supposed
different
to
cop
know
that
one of
did
them.
that? Sorry, it was a different cop that shot the 4-year-old?
Yeah, it was a different cop, but they did say that that cop supposed to know this cop. But I haven't found any connections, but they not related. You feel me?
Okay.
They not related, and the cop had got acquitted that did that, and that was the kind of, you know what I'm saying, what set the city in the uproar about that.
I mean, so my one of the things I think cops also have stun guns, right? So why are they so quick to pull their pistol instead of a stun gun especially for a woman?
Okay,
Like
I'm
if you're
in
a
this
cop, you can't
situation.
control a fucking woman. You shouldn't have that job in the first place, right?
The taser would have electrocuted her and killed her anyway with all that
Yeah.
water. So, because I
Mm,
had a cop, man, we've been on this thing for like 3 days, 4 days, up
like,
nonstop. So yeah, that would have the taser would have electrocuted her.
but the water. If she didn't have the pot of water in her hand, like that's like, I don't
Man, the
know.
day the taser saying she dropped that damn water, man, they'd have set that lady on fire. That would have been an
Yeah,
electric city.
I guess, but I mean, if they're using the stun gun, when they pull their finger off the trigger, the electricity stops, right? Like it don't. You got to have the ones
Oh
that
no.
that shoot the barbs out at you with the wire attached to it. When they stop pressing the trigger, that voltage stops running through you, right?
See, I don't know. You don't know. If they don't know, you feel me? You don't want to find out that day.
Well, yeah.
You
I
feel?
mean,
But I think she would. I done seen where I done been locked up and the guard tased the man that was in the shower and he killed him. I don't.
really,
Yes,
no shit.
tased his ass in the shower and it was on the news.
Damn,
And so
I
it's
didn't know
like,
they. I didn't know they could do anything inside but have CS gas and shit.
hell no, Fulton County Right Street. You better look at that motherfucker. They got.
Damn. I mean, I know they carry them in prisons. I know that, but I'm saying in that case, if somebody's in the shower, they should have used CS gas instead of fucking electric. You know, like
she went to jail. She went to jail for it. The officer, she lost her
oh,
job,
okay.
went to jail. Yeah,
Okay.
She doing
All right.
time.
Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah, she ain't beat that. They locked her ass up.
Okay, that makes sense. Shit.
Hey, yo,
But yeah, the
we finna-
case is deep, y'all. And if you get a chance,
Yeah.
look, check it out.
No, as soon as I
It's
get off
very
of here, I'm
interesting.
gonna go check that video out because
check it out over there on Star Channel, man. I'm finna pull up this video of Umar talking about the situation, man, before we get up out of here, man. We're gonna see what Umar talking about with the Sonya Massey case.
Okay, bet. Yeah.
Motherfuckers like Umar, bro.
With him.
We get to playing Umar and Charleston White, and the numbers go up.
when I get off of here, I'm gonna subscribe to both y'all's channels, I guess.
Hey, appreciate that.
Figure out how the hell to do that. If I can figure it out right now.
Yes, indeed. Springfield, Illinois police.
Oh shit! I got the video slowed down. I don't know why I did it.
Let's see. I can't see how I'll do that.
How you feel about the Sonya Massey incident? Her getting shot by a cop.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Springfield, Illinois police. She called the police to her house. If I am correct in recanting the facts of the story, 2 police entered into the house. One was walking through the house. Another cop stayed with her in the kitchen area. She had a hot pot on the stove or something. I think she requested to move it. He told her that she could, so she went over there to move the pot. I don't know if he's trying to insinuate she wanted to throw the hot water on him, or I don't know what was in the pot, but she called the police, Art. She called the police because she thought there may have been an intruder around her home. The police come to the home. The cop shot her in her face 3 times. I don't know if all 3 shots was to the face, but one of them was shot her point blank in her face in her home. He didn't have his body cam on. The other cop who was with him had his body cam on. So he thought he was probably going to lie and say she threatened me or threatened to throw what was ever on the pot on me. I think he had an alibi set up, Art. He didn't know his partner didn't turn his body cam off. So the whole thing, I believe, got caught on tape. It may just be the audio. I don't know if they caught video, but nonetheless.
So that's what you mean, Star, when you say he said the ring camera don't work.
Yeah, we talking about the ring camera. But
so he's saying he thought his camera was off. He thought his partner camera was off, and the ring camera didn't work.
Yeah, he said that the ring.
And he parked down the street.
But what they didn't know was she had cameras around her house. And that's what the family got. The family said they get ready to release this. I had a cousin on my. I talked to the cousin, and man, we've been up on it. But yeah, they didn't know she had cameras around her house. If you listen to the interview, her son and her daddy said she had cameras all around her house.
Is it still on your channel where you talk to people?
See, I did it on TikTok.
Okay.
You know, I got down there 1 million views on that story.
Hell yeah. Damn, I gotta get back on TikTok, man. I ain't got no. See, this a whole new channel, Star. I've been on YouTube, man. I had a whole nother channel talking about creating this shit. I created this channel like 2 months ago, man. And it's been going up. So,
hey, what's the name of this channel that we're on right now? So
it's called Plugsation.
What is it?
Plugsation. PLUGSACIAN. Plugsation.
Okay.
My brand is
Stars. What's your channel?
One Life TV.
One Life what?
TV. Life with a Y.
Life.
One Life TV. All right.
Yeah, Umar probably don't know the whole story, man, but we're gonna hear his take on it, man.
Oh yeah. He'll tell you. It just be crazy because he done said so many wrong things already.
Yeah.
But yeah. My bad.
Nonetheless, that is really what proved that was an unprovoked police assassination. And that's why, Art, I go back to the George Floyd police reform bill. I go back to Donald Trump wanting to give police absolute immunity. I go back to the fact Joe Biden hasn't given us a single anti-Black hate bill yet. The Emmett Till anti-lynching bill, soft as butter. You couldn't even use it to lock up a kitten. You know, we don't have nothing protecting us from these killer police, but I'm supposed to vote for Kamala Harris?
I'm supposed to vote for Donald Trump when neither one of them has said anything about protecting Black life? You out of your mind. You out of your mind. I wish I would dishonor my ancestors and vote for someone who has not unequivocally made it clear to the world that I defend Black life. Anybody running for any office that doesn't unequivocally declare in public that I stand for Black Lives Matter, not the organization, the movement, I can't stand for them. I can't stand for them. I'm not talking about them sisters. I'm talking about the Black Lives Matter movement that was born on the streets that they took the name from and made an organization to hustle with. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about us. Until Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Donald Trump show me that Black Lives Matter, I will never give them a Black vote. If my life don't matter, how the hell my vote gonna matter?
Yeah, that's real talk. But that Sonya Massey incident, man, was heartbreaking, man. Real heartbreaking. But I want to ask you, because you was telling me about it before the interview, short and short. Do you feel like he was canceled by the elites?
Wow. Well,
Damn, I was muted. We don't give a fuck about Shannon Sharp, man. But yeah, man. We finna get up out of here. We ain't gonna do too much talking, man. Double, man. You want any last words, man? What you want to leave the chat, man, with any last words?
Nah, man, I'm cool. Appreciate you having me on and letting me speak. I just
Man, we go
subscribed
live.
to both y'all's channels, so
All right, man. We go live every night between 6:30 and 7:30, man. Sometime in between there, we go live, man. We talk about these topics. We talk about entertainment, little politics and sports sometimes too, man. But we always talking. We over here bringing the conversation forward, and we always end the lives with a message to the youth, to the young adults, man. Damn, Star, I was gonna give you a chance to get your last words. You got up out of here. It's cool though. Appreciate you for
what was his channel again?
One Life Star.
One
Oh,
Life. Okay, KV. He said One Life KV.
I'm gonna drop it in the chat for you.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna drop Moneyway channel too, because we go live every morning on Moneyway channel. So anywhere between like 9 in the morning to noon, we'll be live on Moneyway channel. So follow his channel too. And he dropped the link just like I do. Moneyway Music Entertainment. I just dropped Moneyway channel too. I just dropped Moneyway channel, so follow that channel too. We go live on his channel every day. We go live on my channel every day, man. Bringing these topics. He always got a different topic than I do. He got like 40. He just hit 42,000 subscribers over there. So his platform is a lot bigger, you know. But we rock out over here. I just started this channel 2 months ago, and we already have 1,400 subscribers. We just hit 1,400 today. We'll be at 10K in no time. So yeah, it's the same thing over there, man. It's a platform where you can come, give your opinion. We drop the link. Everybody has a voice, but it's just a wider audience over there, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, let me say one thing, man, just so everybody realizes what's going on, man. That race is definitely a social construct, man. That shit's meant to divide us and keep us fucking divided so we don't fuck with the people in power. So everybody keep that in mind when you fucking react in situations.
No, most definitely, Double, man. Appreciate you, man. Flames in the chat for Doubles, man. You in a box, Double. We'll see you tomorrow, man. Hopefully you come back. Flames in the chat for Doubles, chat. Flames in the chat for Doubles, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. This is where I sit back and kick it with the community. I got half a cup of allegedly left. I'm drinking a Dos Equis. This is my third Dos Equis of the stream. I'm finna file my allegedly, man. And we finna kick it for a little minute, man. And then I'm gonna give a message to the youth, man. What I do want to say is I appreciate Star for coming to my platform. I appreciate Money for coming on my platform. I appreciate Double and Puzzles for coming up on my platform. I appreciate J Live for coming up on my platform. Love to the panel. Love to the chat, man. Love to the panel. Love to the chat, man. We got the best community, bro. We got the best community over here, man. This shit right here, bro, this Plug Nation, that Moneyway shit, bro, like, it's a grind, bro. Like it's a grind, bro. Like y'all see it, chat. Like I've been live since I missed one day live, and since I started going live on this channel, I've missed one day. If you go look, you can go look at the videos. I had to take down a couple lives. I did take down a couple, but if you can go look, like we grinding, bro. This is a 365-day grind. Like I said, we just hit 1,400 subscribers, 10K on the way. We 10K on the way. That's how we doing it over here, man. We dropping that link. Everybody has a voice over here. Everybody has an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just come up here and do it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all we ask, bro. Once again, shout out to Double. He came on this motherfucker on camera and stood on what the fuck he said. Once again, shout out to Puzzles. Mod Squad. Puzzles always in the building. Well, he ain't Mod Squad yet because he got all them different accounts. Shout out to One Life Start. Y'all be sure to go follow One Life Start. He talking about this Sonya Massey case. He deep dives over there, man. He doing the research, man. He not just getting on there running his mouth, dude. He's doing the research on that Sonya Massey, on that young thug, man. Like he doing the research, bro. He boots on the ground out there doing the research, man. I appreciate him for coming up. He did the same thing. He let me come on his platform one day. Hold on, that's my son. I'm coming in a minute, son. Daddy's still at work, okay? All right, love you. Bye bye. Shut the door. So yeah, I forgot where I was at, but yeah, he really boosts on the ground out there, man. We bringing these topics forward. Chat, man, it was a great live, man. It was a great live. I know some of my regulars, the people that's in the Discord, man, they probably tired about talking about politics and shit, chat. But I'm gonna tell y'all, chat, like I tell y'all that I'm not just on either side, but like I like talking about this shit. I like having a platform to bring the conversation forward, chat. Like I was on even like this in school. Like, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see both sides. What are the pros? What are the cons? Because let's be informed. Let's not just say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? There's people from our community so quick to say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this shit don't woo, fuck it. Nah, bro. Let's bring the conversation forward. Let's figure out what we want as a community. Appreciate you, Double. Appreciate you, Puzzles. Let's figure out what we want for the community. Let's figure out what we want. Is reparations what we want? Is border security what we want? Is lower inflation what we want? Is gun rights what we want? We got to figure out what we want, man. Because we always sit here talk about don't nobody do nothing for us. Nobody does nothing for the community. Well, we got to figure out what we want as a community. We got to figure out what we need as a community. You know what I'm saying? What will help us get to that next level? We always talk about how our community's the bottom of the barrel and we never get a fair chance and shit. Well, listen, what do we need to get that fair chance? Huh? Let's talk about that. Let's come together on that. If it's reparations, let's get behind. Fuck it. If it's more black jobs, let's get behind. Fuck it. If it's better taxes for the low income, fuck it. Let's have a conversation. That's what I'm here for. That's why I drop that link throughout the show, man. That's why I keep dropping that link, man. That's why I call y'all scared and tell y'all don't really want to talk about these topics. Y'all really don't want to get nothing done because y'all don't even want to talk about it. Plug gonna talk about it. Whether he right, wrong. Like I say, I'm not too cool to be checked. I'm not too cool to be checked. Y'all can come right up here on this stage, check me, put me in my motherfucking place if I'm wrong about something. I ain't too prideful for this shit. Money not too prideful for this shit. Even One Life Store dropping the link over there, he not too prideful for this shit, bro. Y'all gotta fuck with the people who give you a voice out here, bro. I know I got a channel that we just started, man, but this shit going up, bro, because we bring in the conversation forward, and we having the message for the youth. And today, my message for the youth is gonna be a little different. My message for the youth today is gonna be a little different, chat. My message for the youth today is to see through all the noise. Yeah, I said that right. See through all the noise. Because all of this shit right here, all these distractions, all of this shit going on can detour you. It can get you off track from your goals. So many shit be happening so fast, so much shit going on, especially when you bring this shit to the YouTube streets, bro. It's like the shit can make your head hurt, young adult. You gotta be able to maneuver, see through the noise. You gotta have that, like Money say, you gotta have that tunnel vision. You gotta be able to acknowledge what's going on, be informed, but you gotta focus on that goal. You gotta get there. We can worry about that other shit when we get there. Too many people start missions and fail. Hold on, baby. I'm still at work. Give me 1 second. Shut the door. But yeah, that's what we gotta do. As a young adult, man, we gotta focus, man. We gotta cut out all the noise. We gotta cut out all the noise. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta cut out all the noise, young adults, because everything, you know what I'm saying? He said, I'll talk about anything and everything. We gotta cut out the noise, young adults. We gotta be focused. Whatever that you got your mind on, believe that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Believe that you can do it and stay focused. You can't do it if you're not focused. That's one thing about life. It come fast. It take you quick. It's just like the dice. It's just like the dice. That life shit'll take you quick, Chad. That life shit'll take you fast, Chad. Oculus, what it do? We on the last words, Oculus. I'm gonna drop the link if you want to come up and say something to the chat. I'm gonna drop the link in case you want to come up and say something. But yeah, you gotta be tunnel vision, man. You gotta get these goals accomplished, man. You can't listen to the noise. You can't listen to the distractions. Because as a young adult, it's gonna be a lot of distractions out there, man. Your friends gonna be partying. Your girlfriend might have something going. Your sports team might not be doing too good. You got homework and teachers and shit, and it's easy to get distracted from the goals. That's why you gotta have priorities. That's one thing that I want the young adults to go lead this conversation with us, man. You gotta have priorities, man. You gotta have priorities to be focused, to have that goal, man, to hit those goals, man, and to put yourself ahead in life. You gotta have priorities, young adult. I say that shit all the time, man. Say that shit all the time that time gonna pass regardless. Oh, I dropped my mic. My bad, I dropped my mic. Time gonna pass regardless. Don't think that going out there to get that certificate or that degree or go to school gonna take too long. That time gonna pass regardless. And before you know it, you looking around like, oh, damn, it's gonna take me 4, 5, 6, 7 years to get this. That 4, 5, 6, 7 years gonna pass anyway. If you got a 4, 5, 6 year plan to make, you know what I'm saying, high 6 figures, 7 figures, you know what I'm saying, and you be like, dang, that shit it's gonna pass anyway. The time gonna pass anyway. Stay focused. Distractions are distractions. You got to be able to weed out the distractions, man. We need to get outside and live life and not worry about bullshit that's done on purpose to keep us divided. For sure. For sure. No, that's real shit, though. That's why I'm telling them to stay focused, man. It's going to be a lot of distractions. It's going to be a lot of bullshit. But when it comes to you and yours, young adult, stay focused, man. Tunnel vision. Trust me. Every adult that's been on this panel, every adult in the chat can tell you that what I'm saying is true. That time gonna pass anyway, and that life come fast. Life hit you fast. So you get distracted, you look up, you miss the opportunity. A missed opportunity can cost you a lot. Missed opportunity can cost you fortune. Missed opportunity can cost you stability. You got to be ready, young adult. You got to be ready. Just you can be young, wild, and free all you want to, but ain't nobody playing but you. All that young, wild, and free shit, that's what they used to say when I was a young adult. I was coming up, oh, let's be young, wild, and free. That shit is cool. That shit cool, but that young, wild, and free shit don't get the damn job done. That young, wild, and free shit do not get the job done, young adult. Buckle down, man. Focus, man. We in outro mode, man. Good night, Chad.
Swiper, the beat. Trapping, rapping, trying to make it happen. When I cut a package, cut the seal off the plastic. Feel like I should text. Feel like I should text. Trapping, rapping, trying to make it happen. When I cut a package, cut the seal off the plastic. Feel like I should text. Feel like I should text. Trapping, rapping, trying to make it happen. 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 Label meets while I working with a package. I'm recording, bro, secure the addict. Like, let me bust the script, I'ma go secure the addicts. Brother told me I'ma make a way. Hope it happen before they get another case. And my comments looking niggas hate. Damn right, I'm in the hood every day. Lost for the weekend and overlook the late. Diamonds on me, been gone a month straight. Cool with a chick if I never find a mate. This is fate, all meant to be great. Say they got a whole 100 on the table. Ran up a whole 100 off the flavors. Not to mention running all of them gone. Really feeling that I am the one. Trapping, rapping, trying to make it happen. When I cut a package, cut the seal off the plastic. Feel like I should text. Feel like I should text. Trapping, rapping, trying to make it happen. When I cut a package, cut the seal off the plastic. Feel like I should text. Feel like I should text. Trapping, rapping, trying to make it happen. 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 Trying to make it happen through the storm, it's the rain. Overlook jealousy, can pinpoint pain. Trying not to judge, but the fucking shit lame. Let me reiterate, we not the same. OG Hill probably smoking with the best on. Smoke one, catch a play with the rest on. Nigga play out the way, I'ma stress on. Nigga play out the way, I'ma stress on. Little bitch probably feeling on the serving. Like it was better, I was scared to say serving. Mixed emotions, but I really ain't worried. Lost my brother, made my vision get blurred. I be catching flights, damn right, my price nice. Pour the syrup, I don't need no ice. Diamond dancing, I don't need no light. I'm up next, I don't need no height.